Hey traders, let's take a look at a trade that we could have taken on Go. So on the 4-hour time frame, Go has just swept major buy side liquidity. On this candle, right, this candle closed at 2 p.m. So we should be selling above the open for this candle, right? Because we are targeting the 4-hour bullish fair value gap as the point of interest. So going down to the 15-minute, right, there is not a point of interest that the price can retrace to from the top wick, right? So on 5-minute we can see that we have a 5-minute bearish order block, right? And the 2 p.m. candle is here. So on the 5 minutes we'll be looking for confirmations on the 1-minute time frame, right? So here at 2 p.m. this is what the price give us a long wick, and after that bearish fair value gap. So right, as you can see, we created a sharp turn, right? There's a bullish fair value gap too, right? But for me, I would have personally taken this trade already when price retraced upwards here. Okay, so I put my stops here. Right. Okay, on the 5-minute, probably above this high, right? And then we'll target the 50% of it, right? Or even the 15-minute bullish order block that's residing inside of the 4-hour bullish fair value gap, right? So yeah, this could have been a 1:3, or in fact 1:4, right? So if you look at the 1-minute time frame, right? So even though price created a bullish sharp turn, which did eventually propel price up, right? But there's no point of interest for it to, right? There's no point of interest here for price to hit upwards, like to shoot all the way upwards to our stop loss. Right, so this is just a sharp turn without any point of interest that's reacting off from. So we don't have to really worry about it, but we do have to be careful because of the bullish fair value gap that formed. See, so eventually came down and reacted off this 1-minute bullish order block before coming up. Yeah, so stop loss placement is important, right? Yeah, and where the sharp turn resides at, and whether there's a point of interest below also matters, right? And also since we created a change of character, or in fact a break of structure, right? Created BOS below this means that price is not gonna hit all the way upwards, right? We have our confirmations that it's gonna be bearish already. Okay, just to add on, so you can see that price actually is reacting off a point of interest, right, which is this 1-minute bullish order block, right? And inside it resides equal lows right here, right? So price came down, mitigate this opposing imbalance, came up to this 1-minute bearish order block, and came down to mitigate this 1-minute bullish order block, coming up all the way to the extreme before dumping down, right? And yeah, it's just going from opposing order blocks to order blocks to order blocks to order blocks, right? So essentially just sweeping multiple sell side liquidity right below, resting below, right? Or the sell side. Yeah. So eventually, after taking a lot of sell side liquidity, price created a bullish fair value gap to pump price up all the way to the extreme end. So right, the main lesson here, the main conclusion is, right, okay, see when price come down to sweep this, right, and retest, right, we enter here, right? But after realizing that a sharp turn has formed, you never know whether price will just hit here and then shoot all the way up, right? And in this case, right, price actually didn't. Price came down, came here, then came down once more to sweep or reach a point of interest before coming all the way out. So the main lesson is stop loss placement is really important, right? And knowing the bias, right? Bias is also important, right? Here price came up and is bullish for a short moment, right? It's just to facilitate the pullback, right? So yeah, the 5-minute narrative, right? The higher time frame, right? In this case it's the 5 minute, right? Still holds, right? Because price did a break of structure here, right? It break of structure here and not above here, so essentially price is still bearish. And also this 5 minute bearish order block still holding, right? Yeah, so bias is important, stop loss placement is important, and whether we break structure below or above, that's also important, right?